Is the slide to Hatzi Stratsviedo, joust at the net, and what's the call?
Looks like Missouri Baptist in the net.
Side out for Columbia. Paulina Severino will go back to serve. Columbia with a 2-0 lead and a 2-point lead here in set 3.
That was just an outstanding serve, but a great serve reception. Got into a good set play for Columbia. Ultimately, it was that set play that led to the point.
Severina misses the serve. Severina with the service error, and once again, Missouri Baptist with a chance to tie it at 8. And here comes the serve from Marion Kura. Kura to serve to try to tie it at 8. Missouri Baptist 39-4 on the season, vying for their 40th win. Oh, and also the NAIA championship. Here comes the free ball by Columbia. Here comes Missouri Baptist on the outside. Dillon dug up in the back row. Columbia on the attack. This is Graham. Punched back by the Spartans. Graham will get it back. Left outside. Hits it long. And we're tied at 8. Point Missouri Baptist. Spartans with the point. We're tied at 8. Another serve from Kura coming up.
So Spartans got back into it. Now we're even once again. At this point, you don't want to let Columbia get away a second time.
And here's the set by Heredia. Hatzi Stratsviedo. Her hit goes long. And the hitting error on the Cougars. And the Spartans back in front by 1, 9-8.
Like you said earlier, Matt, not a lot of hitting errors by Columbia, but the last 2 attacks have been hitting errors, and that has allowed Missouri Baptist to get this 1-point lead.
Kura serving. Heredia outside. Graham cross court. Down it goes. That one's going to be deflected up into the stands as well. Amber Graham with authority. 7 kills for Graham. And that ties it at 9. Serving will be Irini Hatzi Stratsviedo. Tied at 9 in the third set. Columbia vying for their 4th national championship in volleyball. Playing in their 9th championship match overall. Serve is an ace. An ace serve for Hatzi Stratsviedo. Columbia now with 4 aces in this match. And Columbia back in front 10-9.
First ace here in the third set against 2 previous service errors.
And Irini Hatzi Stratsviedo to serve once again. Build on this 1-point lead. Taken in the back by Cook. Overpass. Joust at the net. Dillon keeps it alive and it'll be sent over by Cruz. Here comes Columbia. They'll quick attack Graham. Tipped back by the Spartans. Liu from the back row over the block. Diving save and a beauty by Polissis. Here comes Columbia. They'll throw it outside Graham. Set off the net. Here comes the Spartans. They'll throw it back to Cook, and she puts it away. Kill for Taylor Cook from the back row, her 6th, and we're tied at 10.
Nice deliberate attack that time by Missouri Baptist. It looked like through most of that point, Columbia had the advantage, but Missouri Baptist hung with them and then got a good back row attack on kind of a broken play.
Cruz, the setter, serving for the Spartans. And a quick attack to Maria Franco. Franco with the kill, her 5th. Good production out of the 2 middles for the Cougars. Franco and Hatzi Stratsviedo, they combined for 10 kills. Back to serve will be the setter, Sashi Heredia. Columbia moves back in front by 1, 11-10. And Heredia serving. Cross court, Polissis handles it. Cruz outside. Here's the attack by Dillon, dug over by Columbia. Cruz will reload, carry on the right side, blocked by Columbia. Carry again on the right side, that's blocked and out of bounds. Carey with the kill. 15 kills for Carey, that is the official number, hitting .375 for the Spartans, tied at 11.
And I credit a lot of that to Dillon. Dillon got down on the floor on an attack, kept it alive for the Spartans, and ultimately they were able to get the ball then to Carey.
What a pass by Penny Liu, setting up the quick attack to Franco. You got to get that first contact down if you're going to do quicks to the middle, and perfect pass by Penny.
Yeah, they serve at her in part because I think they want to try and keep her out of the attack, but she passes so well, it doesn't really effectively keep her out of the attack, plus she can set up other plays like that one.
Outside to Cook, it's blocked and inbounds. Blocking it was Franco and Penny Liu. Double block. Columbia stretches the lead to 2, 13-11 in set 3.
Can't let the Cougars get away. Spartans, again, now have to dig deep and get some side outs and try and fight from behind once again.
Polisses in serve receive. Here's Carey. Carey on the right side, and Columbia's caught from being in the net. Point for the Spartans. They needed the side out and got it, 13-12. And the Spartans will serve. It'll be Haley Polisses to serve. Polisses, a 2-year starter at the University of Louisville, 2 years at Missouri Baptist. 2-time Libero of the Year in that conference, the American Midwest Conference. And Columbia on the attack. Severina blocked back by the Spartans. Severina gets it back. This one's tipped. Hit over by Madanovic, and it puts it away. Madanovic with the kill. She's got 8. She had a big first set, quiet second set. Now she gets her first kill in the third.
And in that first set, this service rotation right here with Polisses serving was clearly the most effective one for Missouri Baptist.
Nice low serve by Polisses. Outside Severina. Cross court, dug up by Polisses. Set up by Cruz. Back row Dillon. Dug up by Simpson. Taking it out of the net is Heredia. Tipped over by Columbia. Cruz options. Goes to Carey on the right side. Dug up Columbia. Hit across by Liu. Spartans set up Madanovic out of the middle. Dug up by Simpson. Here's Severina left side. Point Spartans. Goes into the net. Maybe Madanovic got a hand on it. We'll give her credit. And Missouri Baptist back in front by 1, 14-13.
So they did exactly what they needed to do. From our vantage point, you could see some really fine defense on the Columbia side, especially coordination between the front row block and the libero in the back row.
Liu on the right side, dug up by the center Cruz. Outside Carey. Tipped at the net by Columbia. They get control. Liu with another swing. This one's dug up by Dillon. Cruz, quick attack, Madanovic, it's inbounds. Christina Madanovic with 2 kills and a block. Missouri Baptist in front by 2 during this stretch run.
That time Simpson was coming in for a cover, kind of left the back corner open, and that's where Madanovic was able to go.
Polisses to continue the service run here. Here comes Columbia. Liu on the right side. She gets the kill. Penny Liu with 11 kills. Columbia with the side out. They're down 1 in this third set. Columbia leads the match 2-0, 28-26, 25-16 in set 2.
3 points off service that time for the Spartans, 4 points in a row, which is a bit unusual for them. That's probably their best service rotation so far.
Here's Carey on the right side, tipped by Columbia. They get control. Heredia outside Severina, tipped by the Spartans. They get it. Cruz, quick attack, Madanovic, got somebody into the net, and it's going to be on the Spartans. We're tied at 15. Tied at 15, I believe it was Madanovic into the net.
On the follow-through, Madanovic hit it. Pretty disgusted with herself at that point. Easy call for the down official.
Here is Simpson serving. Taken in the back row by Dillon. Back to Madanovic. Dug up Columbia. They will set up Severina. Set off the net. Dug up by Dillon. Cruz, right side. Carey. Dug up in the back row by Robinson. Liu on the right side. She'll tip it. Good cover by Polisses. Back row attack Dillon. That's inbounds. Just inside that end line. Mallory Dillon with 9 kills, and Missouri Baptist back in front by 1, 16-15.
Well, they run Dillon out of the middle an awful lot, and that's the coordination on the Columbia side. They're taking away the left side with the block, and Simpson's going over on the right side to cover the hit.
Here comes a free ball. Madanovic blocked back by Columbia. Reloading is the Spartans. Back row Dillon blocked. Timed well at the net by Columbia. The solo block by Hatzi Stratsfiedo, and we're tied at 16.
That time they really forced, where the set came down, forced Dillon only into one place, and that's where the block was located.
So Columbia on that block, it's tied. Liu serving. Serves it short, Cook with it. Cruz, bump set, back row Dillon, around the block, dug up by Simpson. Heredia outside, Severina, she'll tip it. Kept alive by Cruz, hit over by Dillon. Dillon will send it across. Liu with the dig, quick attack, dug up by Dillon. Cruz, slide, Bogdanovich dug over by Columbia. Cruz outside to Cook. Cook around the block. Dug up by Simpson. Columbia will send a free ball across. Dug up by Polisses. Cruz slide to Bogdanovich. Cross court down. It goes. Bogdanovich in double figures with 10 kills.
And give Missouri Baptist credit. They got repelled on almost every attack, and they just kept coming at the Cougars again and again. Multiple strong attacks, but the back row play by the Cougars kept it in play for most of that point.
On the slide, Hatzi Stratsviedo blocked by the Spartan. She gets it back, and it'll be dug up by Carey. Sent across by Cook. Here comes Columbia. Severina, cross court, dug up by Polisses. Cruz, quick attack, Bogdanovich. And Columbia scrambling. They'll send it over. What a play there by Columbia. Outside, Dillon, dug up in the back row by Robinson. Columbia, another extension. What defensive play by the Cougars. Bogdanovich on the slide, kept alive by Columbia. Outside, Severina, cross court, and Cook digs it up. Bump set. Here's Carey on the right side. Dug up Columbia. They'll extend the point again. Free ball coming across. Bogdanovich, overpass, put away at the net by Hatzi Stratsviedo. What a point. Both teams huddling up. They should be commended. What a point, both teams.
What a strange way to end that particular point on an overpass. Great reads by the back row, great coordination, great understanding of who your opponent was. At one point, the Spartans simply ignored the middle attack because they knew that's not where the attack would come from with this particular rotation on Columbia, and they went immediately to the outside.
Here's Dillon, left side attack, dug up by Simpson. How she does that, I'll never know. And now a strong line attack. Amber Graham with the kill. Graham with 8 kills. These liberos are something else. Haley Polisses, Micah Simpson, incredible. I have no idea how they do what they do in the back.
You know, it's the good, really fine combination of being incredibly quick, but quickness just by itself doesn't lend that. You have to know where the ball is going. You have to have anticipation.
Bogdanovich with the kill out of the middle, touched by the Cougars, so Bogdanovich puts it away. Bogdanovich has had a big third set. 10 kills now from Bogdanovich. We're tied at 18.
Yeah, they really worked her hard in that set across the front. Now she's going to get a rest as she rotates out, and coming in to serve is Kura.
Logan Menemeyer will play the middle spot, and Kura misses the serve. Columbia back in front by 1. I don't think either team has used a timeout. Maybe Missouri Baptist did early. Columbia's got both left.
Yeah, Missouri Baptist did at the 6-point mark for Columbia.
And serving will be Columbia. Columbia with a 1-point lead. This is Hatzi Stratsviedo. Deep serve taken by Carey. Outside Dillon. Big swing. Just long by inches. And Columbia with a 2-point lead, 20-18 here in set 3. Just long on that kill attack by Mallory Dillon. Hatzi Stratsviedo will serve again for the Cougars for a 3-point lead.
I think we'd see a timeout here if he hadn't already consumed one of his 2 timeouts. He's going to have to kind of roll the dice a little bit and let his players work through this one.
There's a missed serve, so the timeout doesn't have to be taken. And it will be Allison Cruz, the setter for Missouri Baptist. Cruz, senior from St. Louis, Missouri. 2-time All-American, 2-time setter of the year. And here we go. Outside it goes. Here's Graham. She's blocked by the Spartans, but the Spartans are in the net on that block, and a point for the Cougars. 21-19, Columbia with a 2-point lead over Missouri Baptist.
Oh, service error given back with the net violation there, and now the game shortened by 1 more point.
Here is a serve coming from the setter, Heredia, taking the back row by Cook. Quick attack, Carey, and she'll put it away. Hannah Carey coming out of the middle that time, 16 kills for Carey, and it's still just a 1-point game, 21-20, and Missouri Baptist trailing by 1. They have the serve. Serving will be Mallory Dillon. You got Cook rotating to the front here. Dillon serving. You could use Dillon in the back row as well. Columbia attacks out of the middle. Dug up by Missouri Baptist. Carey, right side, blocked back by Columbia. Cruz will reload. Back to Carey, one-on-one. Got it. Beat the block that time by Amber Graham. Carey with 17 kills. We're tied at 21.
Nice job by the Spartans there to change the location of the attack. The play was really on the left side of the court, and they quickly got it to the right side of the court. Before the block could get over there, Carey had her kill.
And Columbia on the attack. This is Liu for the lead, and it's dug but out of bounds. Liu with the kill. 12 kills for Penny Liu. Columbia back in front, 22-21.
This is typical of the Cougars as well, at least the way we've seen them play here in the tournament. Liu, pretty quiet here in set number 3. But it's crunch time, going down to 25, and Liu is right there.
So Columbia with a 1-point lead, 22-21. Deep serve taken by Dylan. Cruz will set up Cook. Left side, just missed it down the line. Columbia with a 2-point edge, 23-21. And we're going to have a timeout called by the Spartans. Chris Nichols is going to talk to his team, use his final timeout. Columbia 2 points away from the match, 23-21 in the third.
They are very, very close, and their pattern has been when they get to this point against an opponent, they really push and get those final 2 points really quickly. They don't want to side out here, obviously. Missouri Baptist needs to side out desperately in this case. They need to get it and score some points and try and get this kind of into overtime like we had in set number 1. But Columbia, against other opponents in the tournament, has really been able to close the deal when they've gotten to this particular point.
Third set mirroring the first. We've had 9 ties alone in this third set, and it's Columbia on top, 23-21. Coach Melinda Rye Washington with both timeouts. Head coach Chris Nichols using his final timeout, needing a side out here. A side out, and all of a sudden you can serve to tie it. A point here for Columbia, and it's match point, and your margin of error is nil.
Their margin of error is negligible at that particular point. It's not that a team with the quality of Missouri Baptist couldn't do it. It's just very difficult to do against a team like Columbia.
Cruz goes to Carey. It's blocked back by Columbia. Cruz keeps it alive. Dylan from the back row. Blocked down by Franco. Franco with the solo block. Match point coming up for Columbia. 24-21. Columbia will serve for the national championship.
The way that point developed, that option to Dylan in the back row was about the only one they had. Now was read well by Columbia.
Missouri Baptist sets up Carey. She'll tip it, blocked back by Columbia. Cruz, bump set, Cook, blocked down. Columbia wins the 2015 NAIA Volleyball National Championship. Straight set win for the 4th-ranked Cougars, 28-26, 25-16, 25-21 for Columbia, their 4th national championship, and this is their 9th championship appearance.
And they walk away with the tournament championship once again. Kind of the dreams of Missouri Baptist Spartans are broken a little bit here as Columbia comes away with the championship, and they'll take it back with them to Missouri.
Columbia wins the 2015 NAIA Volleyball National Championship with a 33-7 record. Missouri Baptist bows out. Their season, their outstanding season, comes to a close at 39-5. And Byron, what a match this was. Columbia, their 4th title.
Columbia takes it away. Columbia has to have played their best volleyball here at the tournament. They took some teams that were really high-quality teams. They got a sweep this morning. They got another sweep this afternoon. They're played at a very, very high level.
We're going to take a break. We'll come back with more from the Tyson Event Center. You are listening to the NAIA Volleyball National Championship on ESPN3.
can go here. Welcome back courtside. The national champion has been crowned for 2015. It's the Columbia College Cougars out of Missouri, and I'm joined by Penny Liu. Penny, congratulations. How do you sum this up in a couple of words?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. It's just everything's amazing. Yeah, everything. Awesome.
Awesome feeling. Hey, this was a conference rival. This was a team you knew very well.
Yeah.
What was the difference tonight? You know, they had gotten you a couple times during the year. What was the difference in tonight's match?
They switched the lineup, and yeah, they made some change.
Yep.
Yeah, but we still know them really well. We play against each other fourth time this year, so yeah.
Talk about your game tonight, your teammates' game. This was a great tournament for you guys. You guys played at a pretty high level. You escaped a 5-set match along the way, but you played at a pretty high level all week. You have to be pretty proud of your team.
Actually, we're not playing. We're competing all the game. Like, they're all amazing. My teammates amazing. They support me all the time. Without them, we cannot make this. I'm so proud of everyone on the team, and my coach and the trainer and everyone in Columbia College. Thank you so much.
All right, Penny, thank you very much. Melinda, congratulations. National championship number 2 for Columbia College. Sum it up. What's it feel like?
It's great. You know, we came out here, we had a game plan, we had goals, we set short and long-term goals all season long, and step by step, we had 10 new players this year, so it's been a long journey, roller coaster ride at times, but the girls really stayed dedicated and they persisted through the season, and I'm really proud of them.
You talk about a roller coaster. It was a roller coaster this week here at the
It
national
was.
tournament. You had
It
a 5-setter along the way. I mean, you had to compete down here. This was not an easy tournament. All week long, everybody's been saying this thing's wide open.
Yeah, you know, this year we had a great tournament field. I thought that some great teams out here, Missouri Baptist. We had Biola this morning. Just great teams all across the board with some great players, great student athletes. You know, I was really pleased with the way my team played, and like I said, we have 10 new players this year, so we really had a roller coaster, and I was really pleased with the way they persisted and played all season long, and especially tonight.
Absolutely, tonight. Is it hard to play a conference rival for a national title, or is it easier to do it?
Well, you know, we played them multiple times. It's hard to continue to win, and you know, making adjustments, and they tried some different things. We tried some different things tonight, and on a big stage, you know, you never know what's going to happen, and everybody's playing for all the glory. It's a national championship. I thought my girls did really well of you know, executing our game plan and really coming out and playing well, being invested in every ball, mentally, emotionally, physically, and every point, playing every point. We played point spreads well and really executed and got the win. Absolutely.
Melinda, congratulations to you and Columbia College on your 2nd national championship. Enjoy it with the rest of the ladies, and go get the hardware.
Thank you.
All right. Melinda Rye Washington, the head coach of Columbia College, down here courtside. We're going to send it back up to Matt and Byron for a recap of tonight. The awards ceremony coming up shortly here at the Tyson Event Center.
Welcome back to the Tyson Event Center. Thanks, Corey Westra. And Columbia wins their 4th national championship, a straight set win over Missouri Baptist, 28-26, 25-16, 25-21. And Columbia led by Penny Liu. Corey spoke to her. She was just outstanding in this match, had an outstanding championship, leading the Cougars to the title.
Certainly Penny was the most valuable player over on that side of the net, but I've got to echo what Penny said. Her teammates, they were outstanding. I mean, particularly if you just think about that 3rd set alone, we didn't call Penny Liu's name that frequently in that 3rd set. It was her teammates that were really doing it, including the libero that they had working in the back row. Micah Simpson was outstanding.
Columbia hit 308 for the match. One of the big keys was Columbia, 13 and a half blocks, 3 for Missouri Baptist. Columbia just dictated play at the net.
For long periods of time, for big periods of time, Columbia was able to dictate with their blocking. Sometimes those blocks were for points, and sometimes those blocks simply allowed the back row to keep the point going. And there were times really when the Spartans were back there and they'd attack and they'd dig it up and they'd attack again and they'd dig it up, and sometimes the Spartans managed to eventually finish the point, but sometimes it was they ended up that back row play generating an error and a point for Columbia.
Some final numbers: Penny Liu with 12 kills, Amber Graham with 10, 34 assists for Sashi Heredia in the back row. Micah Simpson, 16 digs. Missouri Baptist, they hit 156, led by Hannah Carey. She was outstanding, 18 kills for her, 40 assists for the setter Allison Cruz. And in the back row, Haley Polissis closes her career, 19 digs. Outstanding season for the Spartans, just came up a little short against Columbia.
They did come up just a smidgen short against Columbia here. And you know, one of the key points was the parity that we saw in this tournament. When you think about it, Columbia was 2 points away from not being here. They had to go to 16-14 with Biola in the quarterfinals. They had an outstanding day today.
So Columbia wins their 4th national championship, their first since 2001. They also won it in 1998-99. And that's going to wrap things up for this broadcast. Byron, it's been a pleasure working with you throughout this championship. We got it done again, but it was just an outstanding championship here in 2015.
It certainly was, and congratulations to both teams here in the finals, but really to Columbia, the new national champions.
Congratulations to the Cougars, their 4th title. They are the 2015 NAIA Volleyball National Championship. For Dr. Byron Nordeweer, I'm Matt Boss signing off from the Tyson Event Center.
We will now recognize the Tournament Coach of the Year, selected by participating coaches and the tournament committee, and presented by Stu McDowell. This year's honoree is Melinda Ryan Washington of Columbia College. Congratulations, Coach. The next award to be presented is the Takagara All-Tournament Team. Making the awards presentations are members of the tournament committee. Ladies, if you hear your name announced, please make your way to the top of the arena between sections 103 and 104. If you're not on the floor, all right, in order to make your way down to the court. From Loyola University, Alyssa Mason. From the College of Idaho, Sierra Porter. One out, Alyssa. From Georgetown College, Lauren Schmeikmiller. From Hastings, Logan Grubel. From Lindsey Wilson College, Carol Severo. Also from Lindsey Wilson, Mackenzie Montano. From Midland, Priscilla O'Dowd. From Viterbo University, Jennifer Brents. Also from Viterbo, Natalie Goodall. From Missouri Baptist University, Mallory Dillon. From Columbia College, Sashi Heredia. From Vanguard University, Sarah McKinney. From Missouri Baptist University, Haley Melissus. From Columbia College, Paulina Severina. The Tachikara Libero of the Year award goes to Haley Melissus of Missouri Baptist University. And the Tachikara Tournament Most Valuable Player award goes to Penny Liu, Columbia College. Congratulations, ladies. Now for the presentation of the 2015 National Championship runner-up. The tournament committee members and the PCA Secretary Tina Carter will present the individual plaques to the Spartans of Missouri Baptist University. Please step forward, ladies